Hello students, welcome to CDS Quest YouTube channel. In this class, we will start with the new chapter height and distance. In previous chapter, we have learned trigonometric ratios. Now, in this chapter, we will study about its applications. Okay. Now, from this figure, we see a tall tree is there and a monkey is sitting at the top of the tree. Yes or no? Now, suppose there is a person here and he looking upwards, he looking upwards to see the monkey. Now the monkey will appear to him when he looks along this line only. When he looks along this line, he will see, he can appear this monkey. Now this line is called line of sight. Line of sight. Now the angle made by the line of sight with this horizontal is called angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. When the person see upwards to see the monkey such that you have to see along this line, so this line is called line of sight, and the angle made by the line of sight with horizontal is called angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Understood? Next. Now, if this monkey looks down to see this person, this monkey looking down to see this person, such that it has to see along this line so that the person will appear to the monkey. So, with respect to this monkey also, this line is called line of sight. If the monkey will see along this line only, the person will appear to it. So this line is called line of sight. Now with respect to this monkey, the angle made by the line of sight and this horizontal is called angle of depression. The angle made by the line of sight with horizontal is called angle of depression. Okay. Okay. In simple words, when we see upwards, the angle made by the line of sight and with respect to them, the horizontal, the angle made by the line of sight and their horizontal will gives angle of elevation. When the monkey will look downwards, down, so that the angle made by the line of sight with its horizontal is called angle of depression. When we see upwards, angle of elevation, see upwards, angle of elevation, see downwards, angle of depression. Okay, okay. When we see upwards, angle of elevation will form. When we see downwards, angle of depression will form. Okay, okay. Next, suppose this is the ground and a person standing on the ground and he looking upwards. So this is his line of sight. Now the angle made by the line of sight with this horizontal to this ground is called theta, and this is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation. Suppose another person is at a height of h, is at a height of h, and this person, sorry, mm. And this person also looking upwards. Now with respect to him the horizontal is this one. With respect to him the the horizontal is this one. Now the angle made by the line of sight and horizontal is called line of line of the angle made by the horizontal with line of sight is called angle of elevation. So wherever we are, if we look upwards, the angle of elevation will form. Okay, okay. Next, next. Suppose this is the ground and a object is present on the ground. Suppose this is a ball. Suppose this is a ball. Now a person is at a height of h. At h height, the person standing over here. Now to see this ball, he has to look downwards. Yes or no? To see this to see this ball, he has to look downwards, such that he will appear this ball. This ball can appear to him when he looks downwards. Now, with respect to him, the horizontal is this one. Now, the angle made by the line of sight with the horizontal is called angle of depression. So, when he look downwards, angle of depression will form. Now, I will say an statement, important statement. Just note it down. Always angle should be taken with respect to the horizontal, not with vertical. Just note it down. Always the angle should be taken with respect to the horizontal, not with the vertical. That means always the angle of depression or angle of elevation has to taken with this horizontal line. Now this is the vertical line. This is the vertical line. So the angle should not taken with respect to this vertical. This angle is wrong. This angle is wrong. The angle should be taken with the horizontal only. Okay. Okay. Remember this. Okay. Next. Next. Now let's do an example. Suppose there is a pole of height h. Standing perpendicularly to the ground. Standing perpendicular to the ground. Now there is a person here. There is a person here and seeing top of the pole. This person looking top of the pole. Now the angle made by the person is angle of elevation. The angle of elevation is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Now the distance between the bottom of the pole to the person is 20 meters. 20 meters. Now find the height of the pole. Find the this h value. Find the height of the pole. Now apply tan theta. That is equals to what is tan theta? Perpendicular upon base. Here we have theta, we have base, perpendicular side we have to find. So all values present in this tan theta. Apply this formula. Now tan theta is equals to 60 degrees. Perpendicular side is h and base is 20 meters. 20 base is 20 meters. Height is h. Perpendicular side is h. Now tan 60 degrees. What is tan 60 degrees? It is root 3, that is equals to h by 20. Send this 20 to left hand side so that it multiplies. Here it is dividing. When it's sent to another side of equal to, it multiplies. That is equals to h equals to 20 root 3 meters. This is the answer. This is the height of the pole. Height of the pole. This is the answer. Understood? Understood? This is the actual way of solving the problem. Next. Now, for solving the problem, we have to get an idea for which trigonometric ratio have to select by seeing the given information in the question. In the question, some given information will be given. So, by seeing that information, you have to select the correct trigonometric ratio. Suppose I will say This is perpendicular side, this is base, and this is hypotenuse. And let this angle be theta. Theta. Now, in the question, the given values are theta is given, perpendicular side is given, and hypotenuse is asked. Is asked. Now, if you apply tan theta, that is equals to perpendicular side by base. Now, given information, tan theta is there, perpendicular side is there, but hypotenuse is not there. Instead of hypotenuse, base is there. Base is there. So the formula we selected is wrong, because one value is not there in the formula. The given information value is not there in the formula. So the selected trigonometric function is wrong. We have to select another one. Let sin theta, that is equals to perpendicular side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. Now sin theta is there, perpendicular side is there, and hypotenuse is there. Now this is the correct trigonometric function which we have selected to solve the problem by seeing the given information. If theta, perpendicular side, and hypotenuse is given in the question, then we can easily find out the ungiven value. If hypotenuse is not given and theta, perpendicular side, is given, now easily we can find hypotenuse by selecting this trigonometric function. This is the actual way of selecting the trigonometric function by seeing the given information in the question. Okay. This is the actual way of selecting the trigonometric function. If theta is given, perpendicular side is asked, and hypotenuse is given, then also we have to apply sin theta. If theta is asked, perpendicular side is given, and hypotenuse is also given. In these three conditions, sin theta will be applied. Sin theta will be, that is perpendicular side by hypotenuse. This sin theta will be applied. This is the first condition. Okay. Are you clear with this? Okay. Clear with this? Next. Second condition. Theta is given, base is given, hypotenuse is asked. If we apply sin theta, that is equals to perpendicular side by hypotenuse. Here theta is there, hypotenuse is there, but instead of base, perpendicular side is there. So we have selected the wrong trigonometric function, that by the given information is not there in this question. So this is the wrong selection of trigonometric function. So we have to select the correct trigonometric function with regard to our given information in the question. Okay. If I select tan theta, that is equals to base, perpendicular side, perpendicular upon base. Now here theta is there, base is there, but instead of hypotenuse, perpendicular side is there. So this is also a wrong trigonometric function. So now I will select cos theta, that is equals to base upon hypotenuse. Now theta is there, base is there, and hypotenuse easily can be found. Okay, this is the actual way of selecting the trigonometric function by seeing the given information. Okay, this is the correct trigonometric function which we have selected by seeing the given information. Okay, okay. Next, theta is given, base is asked, and hypotenuse is given. In this condition also we have to select cos theta. If theta is asked, base is given, hypotenuse also given. In these three conditions, we have to select cos theta, that is equals to base upon hypotenuse. In the question, theta, base, hypotenuse are given, and some other values asked are among these three values. One is when value is asked, then we have to apply this cos theta, that is equals to base upon hypotenuse, so that we can find out the another value easily, ungiven value easily. Okay, this is the actual way of selecting the trigonometric function according to the given information. Okay, clear with this? Next, next, next. Next, third condition. Theta is given, perpendicular side is given, base is asked. If we apply sin theta, that is equals to perpendicular side by hypotenuse, then theta is given, perpendicular side is given, but instead of base we have hypotenuse. So this is the wrong trigonometric function which we have selected by seeing the given information. So this is the wrong trigonometric function. If I select tan theta is equals to perpendicular side by base. Now theta is there, perpendicular side is there, then easily base can be found out. Base can be find out. So this is the correct trigonometric function which I have selected by seeing the given information. Okay, when theta is given, perpendicular side is asked, and base is given. If theta is asked, perpendicular side is given, and base also given. In this theme, at these three conditions, tan theta will be applied to find the ungiven value, perpendicular side by base. Okay, this is the actual selection of trigonometric function. Okay, by seeing the given information. Understood with this? Understood with this? Okay, okay. Let's do the problem. In previous problem also, I have applied tan theta. Here, see, theta is given, base is given, and perpendicular side is asked. Theta is given, theta, base, perpendicular side. Here, theta, base, perpendicular side is asked. So I have applied tan theta. This is the, there is given information, this is the given information. By seeing this given information, I have selected the correct trigonometric function, so that I got the correct answer within less time. Okay, understood? Understood? This is the actual selection of trigonometric function. Understood? Understood? This condition I have selected in previous problem. Understood with this? Next, let's do an example. In this chapter, we will easily can do the solution of every question. Easily can solve the question, but the problem is some students can't understand the question. Some students cannot understand the question. After reading also, there is some difficulty will faced by the students. After reading also can't understand the question due to some more English words were given in the uh, this chapter. Why? Because some applications, real time daily life applications will be given, so that there is the students will face some difficulty after reading also can't understand the question. So this can be rectified by doing PYQs. PYQs are very very important. You have to do the PYQs such that you will be practiced by reading the questions. You will day by day your progress will increase by understanding the question. Okay. Now the question is like this: a tree of height 15 meters is broken by wind in such a way that its top touches the ground and makes an angle 30 degrees with the ground. What is the height from the ground to the point where tree is broken? Tree is broken. What the question is saying, there is a tree. There is a tree. Its height is 15 meters. Its height is 15 meters from the ground to top of the tree. Its height is 15 meters. Due to wind, the tree was broken into some portion, like this. And the broken top of the tree touched the ground, and made an angle 30 degrees with the ground. This angle they are saying 30 degrees. 30 degrees. Now we know the total height of the tree is 15 meters. 15 meters. Yes or no? Total height of the tree is 15 meters. Now at some height the tree was broken. At some height the tree was broken. That height they are asking. What is the height from the ground to the point where the tree is broken? Here is the broken point. From the ground to the broken point, the height they are asking. Let 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 the height between the ground to the broken point is h. I assumed it as h. The remaining height will be 15 minus h. Yes or no? Yes or no? The broken height is 15 meters and the complete height of the tree is 15 meters. I have taken the broken height is h meters, then the remaining part will be 15 minus h. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now I will draw a triangle so that it will be easily understood. This is the broken part. This is the right angle place, and here the tree touched the ground and made an angle 30 degrees. 30 degrees. And this height I have assumed h, and this height is 15 minus h. 15 minus h. Now, now listen carefully. Now Now, by seeing the question, by seeing the given information, you have to select the correct, correct. You have to select the correct trigonometric function. Here, theta is given, height is asked, and hypotenuse is given. Now, by seeing this, we have to select sine theta. Sine theta is equals to hypotenuse upon perpendicular side upon hypotenuse. Theta is there, perpendicular side is there, and hypotenuse is also there. Perpendicular side is asking. So, we have to select sine theta in this problem by seeing the given information. Now sine theta, apply sine theta. Sine theta is equals to perpendicular side by hypotenuse. Sine theta, theta is 30 degrees, that is given in the question, and the perpendicular side is we assumed as h, and hypotenuse is 15 minus h. 15 minus h. Now send this 15 minus h to the left hand side. Sine 30 degrees is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 that is equals to h by 15 minus h. Now send this to left hand side, not here, and send this to left hand side and send this to the right hand side, so that no confusions will be have. That is 15 minus h is equals to 2h. 2h. Send this to h to left hand side. 15 is equals to 3h. Here h is doing subtracting, it is subtracting. When it goes to right hand side, it becomes addition. So 2h plus h is equals to 3h. 3 ones are 3 5s are 15. Therefore h is equals to 5 meters. 5 meters. H is equals to 5 meters. Here the place is not enough, but I hope you people have understood the solution. Okay, clear with this? Once take a look. After that I will go to the next question. Shall we go to the next question? Next question. Next question. The question is like this. A shadow, the shadow of the tower standing on a level plane is found to be 50 meters long. 50 meters longer. When the sun elevates is 30 degrees, then when it is 60 degrees, find the height of the tower. Find the height of the tower. They are saying there is a tower. Suppose this is a tower. Standing on a level plane. Suppose this is the level plane. This is the level plane. Standing on the level plane. This is the tower. This is the tower. This vertical one is the tower, and this horizontal one is the level plane. Now it is standing on the level plane, and when sun elevates 30 degrees, sun elevates 30 degrees, and when it elevates 60 degrees, 60 degrees. So this between value shadow length is 50 meters they are given. We know when we stand outside in a sunny day, our shadow will fall on the ground. Yes or no? Like that, similarly, this pole height, this tower also, this tower shadow also will fall on this ground only, no? On this ground only, no? This is plane, no? On this plane only, no? Now, when the shadow, when the sun elevates 30 degrees, this is the sun, it elevates 30 degrees, and the sun after few times the sun elevates 60 degrees. Between this 60 degrees and 30 degrees, the shadow length is 50 meters they are giving. 50 meters they are giving, and asking for the height of the tower. I assumed it as h. I considered it as h. Now here the hypotenuse are different length, so they are not common. But here one thing is common, that is base. For both triangles, for both triangles, the base is somewhat common. Yes or no? The base is somewhat common. So let this length will be up to bottom of the tower to up to 60 degrees elevation. This length will be x. I assumed it as x. I consider it as x. Okay. Okay. Now, now, now apply tan 60 degrees. Apply tan 60 degrees. Why I am applying tan? Because here theta is given. We have assumed base and height also they are asking. So height base theta will present in only tan theta. Sir, no, tan theta is equals to height upon this perpendicular side upon base. Perpendicular side we have assumed as height h. Yes or no? So these three values will present in the tan theta. By seeing this given information, I assumed tan theta as a trigonometric function. Correct trigonometric function. Now theta is equal to 60 degrees. Apply tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equals to hypotenuse upon sorry perpendicular side upon adjacent side, that is base, that is h upon x. We know what is tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is root 3, that is equal to h upon x. X is equals to send this to left hand side, send this root 3 to right hand side, so that we get x is equals to h divided by root 3. H divided by root 3. X is equals to this value. Or else I will write in it. H is equals to h upon root 3. Here x is dividing. When it goes to left hand side, it becomes multiplication. When here root 3 is multiplying, when it comes to right hand side, it divides. Okay, it divides. This is the h is equals to sorry. I want the value of x now. This is x. Sorry. Okay, correct only. X is equals to h upon root 3. H upon root 3. Now, 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 apply tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees. tan 30 degrees will require this whole triangle, this complete triangle. Yes or no? 30 degrees required this complete triangle. Now tan 30 degrees is perpendicular side upon base. Perpendicular side is h and base is this complete 50 plus x, this complete distance. Okay, tan 30 degrees is equals to h upon 50 plus x, sorry, not h, x. Okay, now what is tan 30 degrees? Tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, that is equals to h upon 50 plus x. Okay, send this to left hand side, send this to right hand side, root 3 to right hand side. Now 50 plus x is equals to h root 3. Now we know x value, that is h upon root 3. Substitute that value, that is 50 plus, substitute this x in the place of here, h by root 3, that is equals to h root 3. Now send this to left hand side. 50 is equals to 50 is equals to h minus root 3, sorry, h root 3 minus h by root 3, h by root 3. Okay, now take LCM. LCM is root 3. Here continuing this, 50 is equals to h root 3 whole square minus h by root 3. Here nothing is there at the bottom, at the denominator of h root 3 is 1 is there, so LCM is root 3. So we have to multiply numerator with the root 3. Root 3 into root 3, root 3 whole square, that is root 3 whole square, in the sense square root get cancelled, that is 3, 3h minus h by root 3, that is square root get cancelled, that is equals to 3h minus h by root 3, that is equals to 50. So now 3h minus h is 2h. When we send this to left hand side, that is 50 root 3, that is equals to 2h. 2 1s are 2 25s are, h is equals to 25 root 3 meters. Otherwise I write some here, h is equals to 25 root 3 meters. Here 2 1s are 2 25s, I have cut it. Okay, here square root will get cancelled. Just take a look. For understanding to the students, I have did this in long process, otherwise I can solve this problem in less than 45 seconds, less than 45 seconds. Step by step process I have did. In the examination you should not do like this. If you are good at calculation, you have to directly fastly you have to complete this problem. Okay, first of all I have applied tan 60 degrees, so that I got the x value. Now I have 30 applied tan 30, so that at the place of x, I have applied I have substituted this x value so that by doing further calculation I got, further simplification I got h is equals to 25 root 3 meters. That only they are asked. Find the height of the tower. That is, we have assumed h is equals to height of the tower. Now h value we have got. This is the h value. Okay, understood with this? Next question. Next question is like this. Two men on either side of the tower, 75 meters high, observe the angle of elevation of the top of the tower to be 30 meters and 60 meters. What is the distance between two men? They are saying that in the question, just a minute. There is a pole, there is a tower, vertical tower standing on the ground. Two men either side of the tower, either side of the tower. This side one person, here is the one person. Either side of the tower. Tower is always perpendicular to the base, always perpendicular to the ground. We already know this. I think this is not like the perpendicular, not like the horizontal one. So I draw it in the correct way. Just okay. Now it appears as this is the tower. They are given the tower height 75 meters. 75 meters. Now the angle of elevation of two persons were given 30 degrees and 60 degrees. Of any side you take, you can take these angles at any side, either this side 60 or this side 30, or which I have written in that form. Now what is the distance between the two persons? They are asking this distance. This distance. Suppose I will assume as this part from the bottom of the pole to the second person. This is second person, this is first person, and this distance I have assumed as y, and this distance I have assumed as x. Sum of x plus y is the complete distance between these two men. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now I have applying here by seeing the question, by seeing the given information here from this triangle. Let me take from this triangle, theta 30 degrees is given, height, that is perpendicular side, 75 is given, and asking base, perpendicular side, base, theta. These three values will present in tan theta. So tan theta is the correct trigonometric function we have to select for solving this problem. So the given information is this. Now let's apply tan theta. Tan 30 degrees. First I am applying tan 30 degrees. 30 degrees here, that is perpendicular side upon base. Base is x. Perpendicular side is 75 by x. Tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3, that is equal to 75 upon x. Send this x to left hand side, and this root 3 to right hand side, that is equals to x is equals to 75 root 3 meters. We got the x value. Next, let's do the tan theta. Tan 60 degrees. Here also theta is given, perpendicular side is given, and base is asking. So tan theta is the correct trigonometric function to solve this trigonometric function. Okay, just wait. Here in this triangle, I am applying the tan theta. In this triangle, I am applying tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is perpendicular side upon adjacent side. That is base. That is tan 60 degrees is equals to 75 upon y. Tan 60 degrees is root 3 that is equals to 75 divided by send this y to left hand side, send this root 3 to right hand side, that is 75, sorry, y is equals to 75 divided by root 3. This is the y value. Now they are asking the complete distance. Complete distance is x plus y from first man to the center of the pole. The bottom of the pole is x. From the bottom of the pole to second person is y. The complete distance is x plus y. Understood with this? Now the complete distance is x plus y. So we have to add this both x plus y values. Now x plus y is equals to 75 root 3 plus 75 by root 3. 75 divided by root 3. Take LCM. LCM is root 3. In the denominator 1 is there. So we have to multiply the numerator with root 3. So root 3 into root 3 whole square. That is 75 into 3 plus 75 divided by root 3. This is the x plus y value. That is equals to 75 into 3 is 225. 225 plus 75 is equals to 300. That is equals to 300 divided by root 3. 300 divided by root 3. But but in the options sometimes that value also not given. This x plus y, otherwise just wait, I will paste it in some other. Okay, I will do it this solution in the next page. Now here we are doing x plus y. X plus y is equals to 75 root 3 plus 75 by root 3. This is x, this is y value. Now that is equals to, we have to take LCM. LCM is root 3, and at the bottom of 75 root 3 is nothing is there, 1 is there. So we have to multiply with root 3 in the numerator, so that root 3 into root 3 whole square is there. So 75 into root 3 plus 75 divided by root 3, that is equals to 300. Otherwise just for easy for you, 75 into 3 is 225 plus 75 divided by root 3, that is equals to 300 divided by root 3. Sometimes this value also not there in the option, so we have to multiply root 3 by root 3 numerator and denominator. If we cut this root 3 into root 3, so we left with this only, no changes will be there. Okay. Now this root 3 into root 3 is root 3 whole square, that is 3. So 300 root 3 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 hundreds. Okay, that is 100 root 3 meters. Meters only, no? Meters only, no? Meters only. So x plus y, between the two persons the distance is 100 root 3 meters. 100 root 3 meters, or if this option is there, 300 by root 3, that is also correct answer. That is also correct answer. Okay. Just see the solution once. So that I will go with the next question. Next question is like this. An airplane flying at a height of 300 meters above the ground passes vertically above another plane at an instant when the angles of elevations of the two planes from the same point on the ground are 60 degrees and 40 degrees respectively. What is the height of the tower plane? What is the height of the lower plane from the ground? Lower plane from the ground. An airplane flying at the height of 300 meters will be. Oh, okay, understood. They are saying there are two planes. The first plane is flying at a height of, suppose this is the ground. This is the ground. The first plane is flying at a height of 300 meters. Height above the ground. Above the ground. And there is a second plane is flying vertically below it. This is the first plane. This is the second place. This plane is flying under the first plane, this is the first plane. So under the first plane vertically downwards, this second plane is flying. Okay, vertically above another plane at the instant of when two angles are 2 okay. Now the lower plane height they are asking, the lower plane height they are asking. So this height they are asking. Suppose let this height be h. I assumed this height will be h. So this lower plane height is h. Now what they are saying, at some point, from some point, some same point, at some instant when the angle of elevations of two planes from the same point on the ground are okay. This is the, for example, there is a point here. There is a point here. From this, these two planes are elevated. One is 40 degrees and the other is, the larger angle is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. If we close like this, it makes right angle triangles. They makes right angled triangles. Right angled triangles. Now they are asking what is the h value. The lower plane height they are asking. The lower plane height they are asking. Now now this is the first plane. flying at 300 meters, and vertically downwards some other plane, second plane is flying at a height of h, and first plane is elevating 60 degrees angle, and second plane is elevating 40 degrees angle from the same point. This is the same point. Okay, this is the question. So for this both triangles, the common side is this base. The hypotenuse are different lengths, so we should not consider them. The common things we have to consider. The common side is base. So I assumed base as x. Now let's apply tan 45 degrees. This is not 40 degrees. This is not 40 degrees. This is 45 degrees. Mistake in the question. This is 45 degrees. Tan 45. Tan 45 degrees is equals to h upon x. If you know, I have said in the trigonometry chapter, 45 is to 45 is to 1, that is 1 is to 1 is to root 3, 1 is to 1 is to root 2. This is 45, this is 45. You know, at the when there is a one angle is 45 in the right angle triangle, then this both side perpendicular side is equal to adjacent side, that is base. This both are equal ratio 1 1, so these both lengths are equal. So if you know this equation, if you know this ratio directly, you know the this x is also is equal to h. Otherwise, if you don't know, just apply tan 45 degrees. That tan 45 degrees is equals to, this is 1, that is equals to h by x. Then send x to left hand side, then x is equals to h. So from this also you will get the same answer. Now next, tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is, will take this complete triangle, that is 300 meters. This complete triangle, this angle is required for this complete triangle. Now for this complete triangle, tan 60 degrees is perpendicular side upon base. Perpendicular side is 300 meters, base is h, base is this x is equal to, you know, it is x. Yes or no? Now tan 60 degrees is equals to 300 divided by h, x, it's right, x. We know x is equal to already h. Now tan 60 degrees is 1 by root 3. So sorry, root 3. Tan 60 degrees is equals to root 3, that is equals to 300 by x. X is into left hand side. We know x is equal to h, so directly I write h, and this into left hand side, right hand side, that is 300 divided by root 3. Now in previous problem we have uh, seen this type of equation, this type of answer. When we get this type of answer, if this answer is there in the options, that is okay. If this answer is not there, then we will have to multiply with root 3 and divide with the same root 3. If we cancel this root 3, then we left with the same answer. So now this bottom root 3 into root 3 will become root 3 whole square, that is 300 root 3 divided by 3, that is 3 ones are 300s, that is 100 root 3 meters. 100 root 3 meters. So this is the value of h. At 100 root 3 meters, the lower plane is flying. Okay, at 100 root 3 meters, the lower plane is flying. What is the height of the lower plane from the ground? The height of the lower plane, they are asking the height of the lower plane, we assume as h from the ground. So lower plane height is h root 3 meters. The lower plane is flying at the h root 3 100 root 3 meters. Okay, this is the answer. Just take a look. Next. Suppose there is a pole. Suppose there is a pole and there is a man on the ground. There is a man on the ground and he looking top of the pole, top of the pole, such that he makes an angle of elevation, 30 degrees. The angle of elevation with respect to his horizontal is this one only. With respect to him, this is his horizontal. Yes or no? So with respect to this horizontal, the line of sight, then with the horizontal makes an angle 30 degrees. This angle is doing 30 degrees. Now from his foot, the angle of elevation of the top of the pole is making 60 degrees. With respect to his foot, the horizontal line is this ground only. This ground only, the horizontal side. Now the angle of sight and horizontal is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Now the man height is 6 feet. 6 feet height. The man height is 6 feet. 6 feet height. Now find the height of this complete tower. Find this height. Let us assume this complete height is h. h and we know this height, the person height. When we draw horizontal, then this person height is 6 feet. If this is 6 feet, from this horizontal to top of the pole is h minus 6 feet. H minus 6 feet. Yes or no? Yes or no? This is total height is 6 feet. H feet. H feet is assumed as h feet. But the man height we removed from this pole height is h minus 6 feet. Yes or no? Now find the total height of the pole. Total height of the pole. Now if we apply tan 60 degrees. If we apply tan 60 degrees, that is tan 60 degrees is this complete triangle. This triangle 60 degrees takes this complete triangle. So tan 60 degrees is equals to why I am taking tan, because here hypotenuse is not given, but here common base is there. Common base is this. Let's assume this common base as, sorry I forgot to assume this. The common base height is x. Let's assume it as x. X. Now the common base, the base side and the perpendicular side and the theta is there, such that I have applied tan 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equals to complete height h divided by x, h divided by x. Now tan 60 degrees, tan 60 degrees is root 3, root 3, that is equals to h divided by x. Now x is equals to, send this x to left hand side and root 3 to the right hand side, that is equals to h divided by root 3. X is equals to h divided by root 3. This is the one value we got. Now if we apply tan 60 tan 30 degrees, tan 30 degrees takes this complete triangle, tan 30 degrees will take this triangle, this triangle, this triangle, this small triangle. Tan 30 degrees will take, that is perpendicular side is h minus 6, h minus 6, and adjacent side is base is x. This length is equals to this length, no? So these both are equal lengths. These both are equal lengths. This is also x, this length also x. Now tan 30 degrees is this perpendicular side h minus 6 by this base x, perpendicular side by perpendicular side is h minus 6 divided by perpendicular side is adjacent side, base side is x. Now send this to left hand side, tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 into x, h x multiply with x, that is equals to h minus 6. Send this root 3 to right hand side, so that already we know x is equals to, what is the x is equal to value, h by root 3, h by root 3, h by root 3 whole divided by root 3. So here no need of doing, sending this to right hand side, stayed here, that is equals to h minus 6. So this numerator of denominator will come to complete denominator, so that is root 3 into root 3, it becomes root 3 into root 3, that is equals to h minus 6, root 3 into root 3 whole square, that is equals to h by 3, that is equals to h minus 6. Send this 3 to left hand right hand side, so that h is equals to 3h minus 6 3 is 18. Okay, now send this to left hand side, send this to right hand side, right hand side, so that it becomes 3h minus h is equals to 18, 3h minus h is equals to 18, and 3h minus h is 2h, 2h is equals to 18, h is equals to 2 9s are 18. So 18 feet is 9 feet, 2 9s are 18, no? 2 1s are 2 9s are 2 9s are 18. 9 meters, 9 feet is the height of the, 9 feet is the height of the this complete pole, complete pole. The height of the person is 6 feet, the height of the pole is 9 feet. Okay, person height is 6 feet, pole height is 9 feet. This is the actual way of solving the problem. Okay, step by step I have did, no need to worry. But in the examination you should not do like this, you have to solve faster, more faster, and less steps I have to take. For better understanding, I have took more steps, and keeping these arrows for the understanding, the basic understanding. Otherwise, this question also can be solved less than 45 seconds, 30 seconds or 45 seconds. Okay, okay, okay. That's all for today. Thank you.